Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. First of all, I'd like to thank all my supporters, my viewers, my subscribers, anyone that's tuned in to watch or listen to this reading today. And you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. It's for anyone. Today's reading is a home therapy healing reading and is for the divine feminine, any females who have tuned in to watch or listen today. Now, you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path, as I said, or journey is for anyone. And if you do enjoy watching or listen to this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. And whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. For those viewers who do not know what this reading is all about, I'll just tell you. This reading is basically to receive divine guidance and a bit of knowledge about the different herbs and um, oils, okay, that you can use to help clean, heal, and balance your energy, okay, as well as to help you in terms of loving yourself, caring for yourself, and also seeing your self worth. All right. So this is what this reading is all about. Okay, it's just to help us as we go along life's journey to just love ourselves more. Like take care of ourselves and see our self worth. All right. Um, and what I'm going to do now, okay, before I start this reading, I'll just like to say a healing prayer, all right? And this prayer, okay, is to Archangel Raphael, okay, because he is the angel that you can, or I should say archangel you can use, you could call out, sorry, um, for any type of healing, all right? And I'm going to be reciting a prayer in this book. Is called Angel Prayers and it's by Carl Gray. All right, so I'm just going to just say a prayer for all those viewers out there, and you don't need to be on some spiritual journey or like religious life path to tune in, okay, to listen, okay, to this prayer. All right, so I'm just going to start the prayer. Archangel Raphael, divine healer, thank you for your strength and support. I allow your healing light to wash through every cell of my body. I acknowledge healing begins in the present and so accept healing now. It feels so good as my body returns to health. It feels amazing knowing I am alive, vital, and free. I remember that only love is real. I focus on the love within that brings me peace of mind and happiness. I am whole again. I am healed. I am loved. With gratitude, I am well. And so it is. All right. And again, if you are interested in working with angels, archangels, or other spiritual beings in the heavenly realm, all right, this is a very good book. As I said, it's called Angel Prayers and it's by Carl Gray. I'll put the name of the book in the description box, so please check it out, as well as the names of all the crystals and decks which I'm going to be mentioning throughout the reading. All right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to check on the energies, all right, around the um, divine feminine, any females who have tuned in today, okay, to listen or watch this reading. So I'm going to be using this deck. It's called Angel Wisdom and it's by Radley Valentine. And just check to see, you know, what the energies are around the divine feminine, any females who are watching or listening to this reading today. Okay, so let's. Okay, I'm just going to read on these cards. Okay, so the first one that came out is Queen of Swords. Okay, so that's an energy that some of us are currently embodying. Okay, or maybe that's something you probably need to work on. And the Queen of Swords is all about creating healthy boundaries. Okay, in any area of your life. All right, and it goes on to say, it just describes, okay, what type of energy, okay, embodies the Queen of Swords. So it goes on to say brilliant, experience, humorous, judgmental, okay, and also releasing situations or people that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing on career, okay, it could also represent a divorced or unmarried individuals, okay, and the a queen also she operates, okay, head over heart. All right, very grounded, very intellectual, okay, as well, very intelligent. All right, and tries to be just in all matters. All right, so this is the energy, okay, that our spiritual team is picking up, okay, around us. All right. So, on a positive note, the Queen of Swords energy is a very good energy to embody. All right. Okay. The second card that came out, um, it's the card. It's basically a major arcana. Okay. Which is it says on the top justice. Okay. And the major corner cards, okay, represents spiritual lessons, okay, as well as goals in the area of life. And it goes on to say, be impartial and objective, stand up for what you believe, try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity, and this um um energy, okay, is also an energy that embodies the Queen of Swords. All right, that's why if you notice that she's got a sword in her hand, and if you notice, say, you could see like two swords, okay, on each side of this individual. Okay, all right, and obviously you could see the scale of balance, okay, to try and find a balance in a situation. All right. Okay. And oh, for your information as well, I'll just this one is okay. I'll just tell you this message, okay, is from Archangel Raguel. Okay, Archangel Raguel, because you can call on him, okay, if there is if you are in the middle of a conflict, or if there are any legal issues and things like that. All right, okay, so you can um call on him for peaceful resolution. All right, Archangel Raguel. Okay, it could even be like if there's conflict between you and another person, or to do with family and things like that. Okay, you can call on Archangel Raguel to help you to be able to sort of find some peaceful resolution regarding a situation, okay? Or even to do with an individual. Okay, and the last card that came out, this is from Archangel Raphael. Okay, on the top it says the lovers. Okay, and then it goes on to say, embrace true love and deep, intimate friendships. It doesn't always have to mean personal relationship. Okay, it could even be to just um feel feel more at home with yourself. Okay, just to somehow because you can't love someone more than you love yourself. Okay, and how can you love somebody else if you don't love yourself? All right, and the journey itself is all about love, isn't it? So it doesn't always have to be to do with like being in a personal relationship or a friendship. Okay, it could also be that just finding it within yourself to or to find somehow to love yourself so you feel more balanced and you feel more whole, okay, within you. All right. And it goes on to say, make choices from the heart, vibrant health or recovery from an illness. And this is from um, Archangel Raphael, okay? And as I said, you can call on a Raphael, okay, if you want, um, like to heal anything in your life, all right? It could be from the past or what is happening or anything that's happening right now in your life, okay? All right, so, but it could also mean that there is an opportunity that like you will be entering into some form or romantic relationship, or maybe finding a new friend or something like that. So anyway, so it could represent different things. All right. Okay, so okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to use this deck called Shamanic Medicine, and it's by Barbara Meckle-John Free and Flavia Katie Peters. Okay, and whatever messages are come, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, so I'm just going to call on the ancestors to see what um message they have for the divine feminine, any females who are watching. Okay, so we've got the element of air, all right. And air is all about in spirituality, okay. Um, the element air represents our ideas and thoughts, okay, and at the bottom it goes on to say creativity. Creativity. All right, so I'm just going to just read a bit more on this card, okay. Right, so let's see what. Okay, so it goes on to say that the winds of change below as air fills your wings and directs your journey. Work with this medicine through meditation and connection with the astral world. The power of air sweeps through your imagination, gracing you with fresh ideas and awakening your creative juices. Disregard doubts about your ability, as your fears will blow you off course. Instead, breathe in inspiration, stand firmly in the eye of the storm, and know your ideas and visions are valid. When you truly get creative, A gateway to real magic opens and beckons you to a world you have been longing to discover. Call upon air to assist you with all aspects of ing- ingenuity. Paint, draw, write, dance, and be free as the creative spirits of air fuel your imagination, encouraging you to make wishes and to dream big. You are being urged to take your head out of the clouds and leap into action so that air can usher in all that is needed for you to fly towards your goals. This is a time of fertility as air blows you towards new beginnings. Throw caution to the wind and watch as your visions manifest in reality. Okay, so the message is just basically to do with creativity. Okay, in case you are thinking of starting a new project, um or just doing something new or starting something new. All right, and then it goes on to say here the other meanings of this card. It says work with the element of air to still the mind, meditate daily, a perfect time to begin new projects. Trust the images you see in your mind, get creative, go into nature, listen to the wind, take long, hilly walks, parachute, skydive, take a risk, and follow your dreams. Wow, so it's a very beautiful um, message. And I must admit, like when I go out in nature, or I do a bit of walking, like new ideas pop into my head. So, it is a good thing to do. All right. And when you meditate, doesn't always have to be, um, like um, finding a quiet place at home, closing your eyes. Okay. You could actually do what they call walk meditations, or you can just sit out in nature and just quiet your mind and just listen to whatever that's going on around you, the sounds around you. All right. So this is the message that came from our ancestors. All right, it's just talking about what we can do to be more creative, and if we are thinking of starting that new project, it's just giving us the nudge to do so on ideas that could help us to bring our visions into reality. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to use another deck. Okay, and this is called Nature Nurture by Marcella Kroll. Okay, and just again ask our spiritual team what energy in nature would they like us to work with today. All right, so I'm just going to shuffle the cards and see what comes out. All right. Okay, so it's actually an insect called the bee. Okay, and it's on a number 37. Okay, when you add the two numbers, you'll give you a number 10 again. Then when you, if a double number ends with the zero, in tarot oracle readings we normally remove the zero. Okay, and that will give you a number one, and number one is all about new beginnings and opportunity in numerology. Okay, and on the top, okay, it's the B, and at the bottom it says victory. Okay, so I'm just going to read quickly what um this message is all about. Okay, it goes on to say, all right, so this card represents, okay, success, winning, triumph. The bee is a symbolic of victory because of the very nature of its big body and seemingly small wingspan. Drawing this card brings with it success and winning after hard work, fierce determination, and loyalty to your endeavors. Wow. And then it goes on to say, if you are inquiring about a relationship or situation, by pulling this card, you can be assured that you will feel some type of shared reward soon. A triumphant experience is here. Time to celebrate. Wow. So it's a very beautiful message, okay? And this is for the divine feminine, any females who have tuned in to listen or to watch this reading today. Okay, and you don't need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch or listen to this reading. And whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. Okay, so I'm going to use for the home therapy, okay, healing. I'm going to use um this deck, okay, this first deck, and it's called Self Love Oracle, and it's by Akal Pritam. Okay, and I'm just going to select one card from this deck, so let's see what comes out. Okay. Okay, it says cleanse and protect, okay, and um at the bottom it says solar plexus. So the solar plexus, okay, is part, okay, it's I would say an energy center point, okay, and in the area of life, okay, it's responsible for our confidence, okay, it's to do with our willpower, okay, and inner strength, okay, and it's normally associated with the color yellow, all right, which is connected to the mental body aura, and it's here also on a number 10. And then when you if again in tarot oracle readings, if the double number ends on a zero, you remove the zero, which gives you a number 1. And again, it represents new beginnings, and opportunity or new opportunities, okay. And it goes on to say cleanse and protect. Okay, so let me just read um more on this card. Okay. Okay, it goes on to say cleanse and protect, clear stagnant energy, and raise your vibration. All right, and then it goes on to say here, burning healing herbs and sacred wood is said to clear stagnant energy in the atmosphere and elevate the mood of those who inhale its smoke, which offers protection and cleansing, energetic clearing, and mood enhancement. Anything that pulls you off your center or blocks the flow of your vital energy leaves you vulnerable to influence and depletion. This card calls for you to cleanse, protect your energy, and move forward. Okay, and some of the things, okay, is just say the booklet, okay, is just asking you to maybe to see, whether you can it's just something to think about. All right, it just goes on to say where which you can ask yourself, where am I stuck in my thinking and habits? Do I surrogate energy for others? Listen to your beliefs and contemplate where they stem from. Ask yourself if there is strong outside influence that doesn't truly resonate. Are you taking on other people's problems? Are you swayed by others? And it goes on to say, in this age of Aquarius, the past is rapidly becoming obsolete. We are being called upon to become very creative and constantly create anew. Welcome these changes and allow yourself to let go of any self limiting beliefs that may lead you to act defensively or take you away from your creative destiny. Keeping your chakras clear and your mind neutral will help you protect and cleanse your whole self. Authentic yoga practices such as Kundalini yoga are designed specifically to clear chakras and the aura and to cleanse the mind and body and offer protective energy. Hmm. Okay, and some of the things, all right, that the booklet is suggesting says work with Palo Santo or a smudge stick made of a herb such as sage. Prepare a space for a meditative practice. Choose a mantra to use for your practice. One with a meaning that resonates with your true self and offers elevation. Light the smudge stick and allow its smoke to infuse the space. Just enjoy watching the smoke rise and diffuse for a while. Recite the mantra up to 108 times and relax. Okay, that's just some of the, just a suggestion here. Okay, all right. And they apparently they said 108 is a sacred number for prayer reputation. So something you learn something new every day. All right. So by doing this, okay, it will just help clear away stagnant energy and also to help raise your vibration. All right. So it's a very good thing to do, and also to cleanse. It's a good thing to cleanse your home, okay, your living space from time to time. All right. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use another deck. Um this is called the Sacred Self-Care Oracle and it's by Jill Pyle. Okay. So I'm also going to select one card from this deck and see what comes out. Okay. All right. So the message that came out, it says meditate, meditate, and this is on a number 35. When you add the two numbers together, it will give you a number 8, okay, which represents mastery, action, and accomplishment, okay, in neurology. And we did um, talk about meditation earlier, okay, so because when you meditate, it helps to quiet the mind, okay. So let me just read on this one. Okay, so first of all, the mantra for this card, you could say out loud and believe it, have faith in it. You could say, I am at peace, I am at peace. And then it goes on to say, find a comfortable seat in a quiet place and close your eyes. As you sit in stillness, listen as you inhale and exhale, and allow your mind to settle so you can take a journey inward and upward. Meditation can be that simple, although there are many approaches. The main goal is to empty the mind and become an observer of your thoughts, allowing them to enter and leave without attachment, labeling, or judgment. Starting with just 5 minutes in the morning or the evening can lay the foundation for a daily meditation practice and create significant shifts in perspective. As you begin to see the benefits, you can go more in depth with your practice, incorporating guided meditations, brief work, or classes in different modes of meditation to see which resonates with you the most. Okay, and it's just giving a question here, so a few questions here. Okay, it says, which maybe if you do that or you've done that, it says, what blocks, real or imagined, prevent you from meditating? What practical steps can you take toward removing these blocks? And just something that I just forgot to mention, you could also do um, prayer meditation, because I find that helps a lot in the morning. When I wake up, I do a sort of prayer meditation. Okay, so I say my prayers, but I also do a prayer meditation. And then during that time, there's a lot of things that come to mind. I get a lot of clarity as well. Okay, and sometimes new ideas pop into my mind. So you should never like sort of dismiss prayer meditations as well. Okay. Okay, so the next deck, okay, I'm going to use okay, this deck is called the Herbal Astrology Oracle, and it's by Adriana Ailes. Okay, by Adriana Ailes. Okay. And the reason why it's called herbal astrology, all right, is because a lot of the herbs, okay, um I would say, well, I would say mostly all herbs, okay, are connected somehow to um a planet. All right. So and we can use them, okay, to help us heal, okay, in a holistic natural way. All right. So um I'll see what comes out anyway. What additional? All right. So the 3 hour spiritual team, okay, are recommended. The first one um is recommending Damina, Damiana, okay, Damiana, yeah. And it's sort of number or master number 11, but again, I have to add the two numbers, okay, and that the number two, okay, represents balance, partnership, and duality. And at the bottom, the message it says, "Beloved," okay, and this herb, okay, is connected to the planet Venus, okay, as well as Pluto. Okay, and Venus, okay, is a planet of love and pleasure. All right, and um, Pluto is um, a planet of regeneration and transformation. Okay, all right. So again, as I said earlier, that Venus, okay, is the planet which represents the principle of love, pleasure, and relationships. Okay, and Pluto, on the other hand, okay, is a planet of regeneration and transformation. Its energy is present when we experience um, metaphoric death and rebirth. Okay, and that could happen many times during the course of our life. All right. Okay. The second herb, okay, that's our spiritual team, okay, is recommending is Kako, and this is something that obviously that chocolate is made of. All right. And it says here initiation, okay, and it's a herb, okay. I didn't even know that, all right, until later on as I you know on my spiritual journey. I realized that that kako, all right, is actually a herb. I never knew that. I actually thought it was a fruit. But anyway, okay, it's associated with the planet Uranus, okay, which is all about rebellion, okay, and revolution. And also it's connected to the planet Venus, okay, and um, Uranus, okay, is it's, as I said earlier, it's a planet also to do with enlightenment and change, and we embody its energy when we play the rebel, establishing an independent style that sets us apart from everyone else. Okay, that's how we embody um, Uranus energy. Okay. Okay, and then the last herb that came out, our spiritual team would like us to work with. All right, it's mugwort, mugwort, and this herb is very much associated with the moon, okay, and also with the planet Neptune, okay, and the moon, okay, represents our feelings and instincts, okay, our basic needs, okay, and the nurturing part of our being, all right, and Neptune is all to do with ideals and intuition, okay, our ideal vision and what inspires us to devotion, okay. And at the bottom here it says psychic healing. So like if you are on a spiritual soul life path or journey, or if like you just you want something to help with your intuition, okay, which is very much linked to um the third eye, all right, which is also to do with our perception, and because our intuition is to do with our gut feeling, all right. um so the hope that it's our spiritual team is recommending is mugwort, all right. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck now. This is called Witch's Kitchen. All right, and this is by Barbara Meckel John Free and Flavia Kate Peters. All right. Okay, and just see what other like maybe herbs, you know, like spices and stuff that they our spiritual team would like to recommend. Okay. A lot wanted to come out. A lot wanted to come out. A lot wanted to come out. Mm. Okay, so um the three my spiritual team, okay, want me to select. Okay. The first one, well, I'll just start with, I'd like to start with the first card, all right, that came out. So it says dandelion, dandelion, okay. And at the bottom it says wishes, okay. So, okay, wishes, to do with wishes, I guess maybe to you can use this to help your wishes come true, to materialize in some way, all right. So it's dandelion. Okay. Second one is, it says sugar. Sugar, okay, to bring a bit of sweetness, especially if like we've sort of experienced some things that were not very pleasant, okay, and to bring more love, more light, it's more joy, more pleasure, okay. It's good to like sort of like have something sweet, okay, at times, you know there's nothing wrong in that. At the end of the day, everything is there just needs to be balance, okay, and also or I should say, um just keep things balanced and everything done in moderation, all right. That's what life journey should be about, okay. All right, so I might have to let me just think this so there's more space there, okay. And the last one, it says chamomile. Okay, under the bottom it says relax. So, and you could use chamomile, okay, to help calm nerves. It's also a good herb, okay, to help you relax. Also to drink before going to sleep. So, and also to help calm the mind as well. All right. I have to bring this one. All right, so I'm going to use another deck. All right, and okay, and the next deck I'm going to use, this deck is called the Essential Oils Healing Deck. All right, this is the first time I'm using this deck in this reading because but I just thought I usually use this deck um oh no, actually, in fact, yeah, I think I always use this deck. Sorry, it's just that I'm going to include it in the when I'm doing the energy healing reading. Okay, so if you are interested in, like chakras and auras and how you can balance and align and so forth and heal your chakras and auras, I'll be including this. I will be adding this deck, all right, to that reading. All right, so please check it out. Okay, it's a weekly reading, but I usually do so um I believe it's the divine masculine turn this um on Sunday, I should say. All right. So I think for the divine feminine, okay, it will be next week. Okay, next week Sunday. All right, something like that. So, but just make sure that you stay tuned. Okay, you just watch just look out. Okay, for um to see what comes up. Okay, because I do take breaks as well. I'm trying not to like overwork myself too much. So it's good to take breaks, all right? So okay, so this deck is called the Essential Oils Healing Deck, and it's by Michelle Scoffero Cook. Okay, and I'm just going to select 3 cards, all right, from this deck. And see what oils our spiritual team would like us to work with. Okay. Shuffle this too many wanted to come out. Too many wanted to come out. Too many wanted to come out. Okay, so the 3 essential oils, okay, that our spiritual team would like us to work with. All right, this one is called Melissa. Melissa, I think it's also known as lemon balm, and it goes on to say, when you use that, it could help deliver deep healing. Uh, the second one is clary sage. It helps to balance and clarify. And the third one is oregano. Oregano. It releases limitations and discomfort. Okay, so these are the 3 essential oils that our spiritual team would like us to work with. Okay, and now I'm going to use another deck, all right, just to help to raise um our vibration, to help us like to raise our frequency. So I'm going to use this deck, and I'm just going to just select 1 card from this deck. This deck is called Raise Your Vibration by Carl Gray. Just to see what we should think about today to help us to keep our vibration high. Okay, wow. Okay, it goes on to say, my sexuality is sacred. My sexuality is sacred. So that's something that we need to think about. And let me just read quickly what just to give us more on this message. 46. It goes on to say, your sexuality is how you experience and express yourself sexually. Sadly, this tender and vulnerable aspect of yourself is where you may hold guilt, fear, and shame. There's a good chance that at some point in your life it's been misunderstood, disrespected, and or used. You may even have had to hide, bury, or detach from it in order to navigate certain situations. Today, the universe is encouraging you to reclaim your central sexual self. Gone are the days when you needed to fit into someone else's mold. Reclaim what is rightfully yours. That way, you can heal past wounds and overcome any restrictions that have been placed upon your uniqueness and individuality. This is about having a personal relationship with yourself and being fully able to see yourself in a way that you need to be seen. Your sexuality is secret, your sensuality is spiritual. When you move into a more sexually connected state, even if that's just with yourself, you tune into the primal life force within and raise your vibration. Okay? And the vibe of the day is I reclaim my sexuality as sacred. Wow, very powerful message for the feminine, okay, energy. All right. Okay, so um okay, so another thing I want to do, okay, I just want to show you a few crystals, okay, if you are interested in working with crystals, okay, to help um, you with your healing, okay, or during, I should say, your healing process. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a few health and well-being crystals. Okay, you could even just have them around your home. All right. And if you want to, okay, you can also meditate with them as well. So I'll just show you a few. First, the health well-being crystals which you can use. Okay. So the first one here is, this is Kesara. Okay, this one is called Bloodstone. Okay, I've got Rose Quartz. This is a very popular one, and I would recommend okay, anyone to get this crystal, because, or I should say, I would like to recommend everyone to get this crystal because it's a stone of unconditional love. Okay, it's to do with self-love, okay, self-care, all right, and also be able to help you see your self-worth, okay, and make you feel worthy, all right. And also it's known as a stone of unconditional love, okay, not only just for yourself but for humanity, for the universe, and and we cannot leave our spiritual team, okay, be out of this as well, all right, including the love for the divine. Okay, and this one is called amatrin. Okay, amatrin. Now, if you want a crystal, okay, to help to keep your energy high throughout the day, okay, I'll just show you a few. Again, you have Kesara. This one is called Carnelian. Okay, this one is called Citron, and citron is a very popular crystal. It's you can use it to help heal, balance, cleanse the solar plexus chakra. Okay, because the solar plexus chakra was mentioned, okay, earlier in the reading, and this one is called red jasper. And if you just want like a quick booster crystal, I'll just show you a few here. This one is called Moldavite, and it's also a crystal that is very much connected to the solar plexus chakra, okay, to help get you moving. All right. This one is called selenite. All right, and this one is called topaz. Okay, it's also a very good crystal as well to help raise your vibration, your frequency, your mood, okay, or mood swing, I should say, right? Okay, to a much higher level. All right. Okay, and I'm just going to show you just a few here. All right. These ones, um you can use them, okay, if you have like, like you always craving for something that's not very good for you, okay, or also if you are sort of like having some form of addiction. I just want to just say, if you have a problem with alcohol or drug addiction, okay, and you are receiving treatment, please continue with that treatment, okay. These are just natural or holistic ways which could help you, okay, as you do that sort of healing, okay. So I'm just going to show you a few. All right, this one is lepidolite. Okay, this one is called amethyst. This is a very popular crystal. Okay, it's a very good stone for the mind. Okay, to help balance mind, body, and spirit. Okay, and it's also a good stone. Okay, if you have an alcohol problem. All right, and this one is called Botswana agate, and it's a good stone if you want to try and stop smoking, or if you have a like a um uh smoking habit, I should say, or addiction. All right, or cigarette addiction, I should say. Okay, and now I'm going to just show you a few. Okay, for these are on for unwanted ties or outworn patterns. So if, let's say, like, you want to like sort of stop doing something because it's sort of like it's affecting your health, your mind, your body, affecting your relationships. I'm just going to show you a few. Okay, this one is called desert rose, and it's part of the selenite family, okay, and it's good to help end outworn patterns, something that's just keep you keep doing all the time, quite repetitive, habits. All right, this one is called malachite. Okay, it's very much connected to the planet Pluto, which is all about death and rebirth. All right, it's all again to do with regeneration and transformation, and it's known as a transformation. It's known as a stone of transformation. All right, this one malachite, and this one here is called serpentine. Okay, I think that's the reason why it's called serpentine. I think it's because it's connected to the word serpent, because if you study the serpent, okay, or snake, you'll notice that after time the snake or serpent sheds its skin. All right, and then so it's all about us shedding the old part of us, so that the new so something new can come out. All right, shedding the old so the new can come forth. All right, so this one is called serpentine, but please check the description box again for all the names of these crystals which I've mentioned, as well as all the like the books and decks that I've used for this reading today. And again, if you are interested in working with crystals, I'd like to recommend these two books, and it's by the same author. This one is called The Crystal Bible, and it's by Judy Hall. Okay, and she's also got another book out which is called Manifesting with Crystals. Okay, and you can use crystals to attract more abundance, wellness, and happiness, okay, into your life. All right. Okay, so I'm going to now close the reading, okay, with these two last decks. The first one I'm going to be using, this one is called You Got This, and it's called it just says You Got This, and it's 100 inspiring quotes. All right, and this is by Gift Republic. Let's see what's coming out for us, okay? angels. Oh, Holy Spirit, holy angels, Holy Spirit, holy angels, Holy Spirit, holy angels. Okay. Oh. Okay. So I'll go with. Okay. So it goes on to say, "I am important." So something for you to remember. You could say it and believe it. I am important. Everyone you meet has something to teach you. Okay. So we should never stop learning from other individuals, okay? Because at the end of the day, knowledge is power. Because we learn something new every day, okay? And this one, it says, "We know what we are, but know not what we may be." Okay? All right. And I'm just going to use another deck, and this is also by Gift Republic. So just let's see what and it's called Love 100 Ways to Make You Sparkle. Okay? Okay, so I'm going to take these ones, okay? So it goes on to say, the first one, it says, "Be happy for this moment. This moment is your life, because life is a gift. And we need to be, we need to be thankful, be grateful for our life." Okay, the second one, it says, "I am grateful for the things I have." So it's all about giving gratitude, because the more gratitude we give, the more blessings we receive. And the last card, "I am a positive influence and I surround myself with others like me." Okay. All right. So again, all right, this reading was a home therapy healing reading, and it was for the divine feminine, any females who have tuned in to listen or to watch this reading today. And I hope whatever messages, okay, guidance that you receive today will be useful to you in some way. I hope so. All right. And once again, I'd like to thank all my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that's clicked the like button, left comments. All right. Thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you do is much appreciated, and it does help the channel. Okay. And please check out my other readings, and videos I have on YouTube. Okay, thank you for your time. um and as I said earlier, that I hope that whatever you've heard today, you will be able you it will help you in some way. Please don't forget to check the description box for all the crystals, decks, books which were used for this reading today. All right. And thank you ever so much for your support, for tuning in. All right. Whatever you do will be much appreciated. And if you did enjoy watching or listening to this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.